I want to get into the MVPs, the potential MVPs of this year, and maybe even next season and years after that, right? And you already know, bro. Do I really got to say, like, one of the people that's really on my mind like that? Like, do I really have to announce it? Like, I've been big on this guy since 2020. So this is about to be, it's 2025, about to hit 2026. It's about to be 6 years, man. I've been high on this guy, bro. Luka. Come on, bro. Bro, revenge season is here with Luka Dončić, fam. Like, y'all see what this man was doing overseas, bro? You seen the heart? This man out of nowhere playing defense, bro. This man out of nowhere just playing defense all of a sudden. He's in shape. He looking like he's 19 again. Bro, what we talking about? This is Luka's revenge season, bro. Braun is still going to be on the crew. I thought he was going to get traded, but Braun's still going to be on the crew. So I think the Lakers definitely going to be like a top 4 seed. Dog. It's Luka's season, fam. Come on, man. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, man. It's Luka's season, bro. So that's my favorite for the MVP, bro. I'm looking at 38-8. 38-8 on what's good true shooting in the league? What? 67? 67 true shooting? Man, screw it. Let's hit 70, bro. That's how. And he's gonna be. Listen, I don't think in any world, like, I'm not one of those guys, even for my favorite players. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, they're good defensively because the metrics probably say it. No. If I think you're a bad defender, you're a bad defender. I don't think he'll ever be a good defender, but I do think this year there will be some stats because I think he's going to be given more effort. I think there's going to be some stats to support his defense this year. So I think he's going to give more effort on defense. He's in shape. I think you're just going to see Luka on a whole nother level this year, bro. So you already know what's happening. I got 38-8 on like 49-36. I may even go with 50-36. Maybe 37. I'm with that, bro. That's an MVP for me. Zion Williamson getting in shape. We know how explosive he is. Are we finally going to get a full year, healthy season with Zion? Get a healthy season with Zion. Underrated, I will say. Underrated MVP pick. Underrated MVP pick for Zion Williamson. Because, he's going to grab like 9-10 boards. And he'll probably put up like 28 to 30 on like crazy efficiency because he's just getting it at the rim. Man, I think we'll see. So Zion's finally off the honey buns. I hope he's off the honey huns. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. I'm very excited. I think this year, I'm not gonna lie, I think this year is actually going to be one of the more exciting seasons for the NBA because even though a lot of people's picking Thunder to be the favorites, I mean, they've been picking the team. Bro, at the end of the day, we never know who's going to be winning. Like the last 6 years, they keep saying this team's going to repeat, that team's going to repeat, and guess what? None of the teams repeated. So I still think a lot of things are up in the air. We don't know. Me personally, like OKC and their defense has been amazing, but I think there's some there's some holes in OKC that can be exploited and they can lose. Like Chet's one of them. Like Chet's performing the way he's performing offensively. He can be a downfall to that team. No disrespect, but he can't be playing like that. Defensively, he's awesome. Offensively, bro, I mean, there was a time you looking worse than Rudy, bro. I'm like, dang. Bro. I didn't expect it to be that bad. So I'm very excited for this season. So we got Luka and Zion, right? I'm going to give you an underrated one. I'm going to give you an underrated MVP, right? The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Dončić. And the Dallas Mavericks got nothing but defense on that crew with Cooper Flag. You got Anthony Davis playing his true position at the 4, which is something he's been dying for ever since he's been on LA. Ever since his like second or third year on LA. Yo, I know y'all seen that playing game, bro. That playing game, AD was cooking. Yo, AD may be a potential MVP candidate, Anthony Davis, without a doubt in my mind. I'm looking at a 28-10. You feel me? Great defense. Like, AD's really, I'm not going to hold you. I think we're going to see one of the better seasons we've seen from AD since like 2020, like 2021. Like, AD's really about to, I really feel like AD's about to go on one, bro. He's about to go on a tear this year. Like, this is a great team for him to really play his natural position and really just, because him and Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, that defense is going to be locked down tight, especially with Cooper Flag. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Whoa. Anyways, but Anthony Davis, I think Anthony Davis is definitely going to be it's underrated. I think it's going to be an underrated one. But I think he and the Dallas Mavericks are definitely going to be a top 4 seed. And I think he's going to be doing a lot of things great offensively and defensively because he's playing his natural position. So that's one. And, let me know what y'all think, too. I would love to hear y'all perspective on who y'all think is going to be MVP. I don't think there's any wrong answers here. We're just speculating about who can do what, right? So we got AD, Luka, Zion. LeBron ain't winning it. I guess we have to say Jokic. I don't want to say Jokic. But it's like, and I'm sorry, with all due respect, like, Jokic is an easy answer, but I'm kind of tired of people getting on Jokic where, man, he's only getting MVPs because he's averaging a triple-double. Duh. Like, what are we talking about? Duh. Like, the man's every year in, year out, averaging a triple-double. But unlike Russ, where Russ was getting mad love for averaging triple-doubles, he's doing it on crazy efficiency. Like, he's doing it on crazy splits. All right, I don't like that. I don't like how we knock Jokic for, bro, the man's averaging like a triple-double. He's grabbing 12 boards at the same time, putting up what, like 27, 26, 27, and then having what, 9, 10 assists year in, year out. Like, that's insane to me. And if anyone was doing that, we're looking at it like, that's insane. If Braun was doing it, that's insane. If Embiid's doing that, we're looking like that's insane. But Jokic, what? Because he's done it for so much that it's like not insane. And I mean, nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's still crazy. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm tired of people disrespecting Jokic just because he's averaging a triple-double. But I'm not gonna lie, you average a triple-double, bro. You high in the MVP ladder. Like, I don't like how people are trying to downplay that like that's an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do to average a triple-double. It's not. On those splits is crazy. So yeah, if Jokic averaging a triple-double, guess what? Top 2, top 3 MVP candidate. Probably the favorite to me. To me, bro, he's averaging a triple-double. Like we gotta stop disrespecting. Like, just because it's like voters fatigue with Giannis. Right? I'm not going to sit here and get tired of him doing it and be like, all right, just because he does it so much that it devalues what he's doing and how, like, his game. No, because if anyone else is putting up those numbers, guess what? We're praising them. We're not going to keep praising the guy who's doing it year in and year out. What? Because he just does it too much? Heck no. Are you crazy? What type of logic is that? Like, honestly, what type of logic is that? Yeah. This guy almost averaging a triple-double. That's amazing for him. If Joel Embiid's almost averaging a triple-double, we're praising that and we're glazing that. But just because Jokic has been doing it for 3 years in a row, what? It devalues it just because he's doing it consistently? No, he's still good. It's insane that he's doing it. Why does he get criticized for that? It just doesn't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. It really don't. It really don't. I don't like how they do that to him. So, yeah, Jokic, it's just an easy answer. That's why I didn't want to say it. But Jokic is, like, without a doubt. His coach just got fired. His coach got fired, and they're still a top seed. I mean, that guy's – I'm not going to hold you. Like, that's just crazy. So, I see Woodley saying D-Mitch right here might get the MVP. See, the thing – so this is what hurts D-Mitch. I think D-Mitch is a great player. I think – when he needs to, he definitely elevates his game for his team. But the Caps have a lot of, like, great core guys that can do things with the ball. I just don't think I don't think he's going to be putting up 30 a game. I don't think he's going to be putting up 28 a game. And a guy like D Mitch, in order for him to be an MVP, he would have to be putting up that much, like 28, 30 points per game, being on the Cavs top 2, top 3 seed in the East. That's the only way he'll win MVP. But if he's having 24, 25 a game, I don't think he's winning it. In this league, bro, you got Giannis who's having 30. You got Luka who's having 28, 29, 30. Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Shai's dropping 30. He's just not. He got to be dropping 28 to 29. He has to. There's no other way. If he's dropping 25 and they're there's no way for him. Too soon for Wemby? So for Wemby, right? Because Wemby already is top 2, top 3 defender, maybe even the best. But he's top 2, top 3 defender in the league right now, right? He has De'Aaron Fox now. If the Spurs make a jump to a 5 seed, I could see, and because Wemby's game and his offense has got better, from his rookie year to the second year. So if he takes another jump, let's say if he's dropping, 25, let's say if he's having 25 and 11 on good splits, along with being that good defensively. And if the Spurs are a 5 seed, I'm not going to lie, Wemby can be in these combos for MVP. I can see a lot of people start voting for him. So I'm very excited to see how him and De'Aaron Fox is going to play with each other. It kind of annoyed me because the same time they got De'Aaron, Wemby had to go. And I wanted to see more of what that could be. So we'll see more of that this year. Wemby's actually that's a good underrated pick. Wemby, the defense is crazy. So if the offense continues to get better, they say, what did he average last year? Wemby's just wild, right? So last year, he took a jump all across the board. Last year, he averaged 24 a game, 11 rebounds. So again, the 25-11 I talked about, 24 and 11, bro, 3.8 blocks. Bro, the dude is getting 3.8. He's almost averaging 4 blocks, bro. Do y'all know how crazy that is? That's insane. That's insane, bro. The guy's averaging almost 4 blocks. I don't think we've really seen that since the 80s, bro. I think since Hakeem or the 90s. Dang, bro. Bro, let me see. Who's the next player to add? We haven't seen a guy really bro, that's crazy. 24-11. He shot 46 from the field, 35. I think it was 35 to 36 from 3. Yeah, that's insane. So if we talking about the Spurs and they're winning, let's say they're a 5th seed or something, right? Say the Spurs are a 5th seed, and then again, I'm assuming the offense is going to jump. It don't have to jump a crazy bit. He averaged 24 on 46 and 35 last year. He took 8 threes a game. This guy taking 8 threes a game. Bro, you got to, bro, this is just crazy with Victor Wembanyama. You have a 7'4" guy. You have a 7'4" guy with the craziest wingspan we've ever seen. You got him almost blocking 4 shots a game. We haven't seen really that consistently since the 90s, bro. He almost blocking 4 shots a game. Not only blocking 4 shots a game, this guy grabbing 11 boards. Not only getting 11 boards, he's shooting 8 to 9 threes a game on 35 to 36%. Do y'all get how crazy that is? A 7'4" dude shooting like that? Listen, and in this league, 35, 36 is kind of average. But again, you taking 9 threes shooting average at that size? Yo, that's crazy. So listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. So Victor on the Spurs with De'Aaron Fox, if they're a 5 seed, I can see the combos. They have to hit that range though, and sadly, these MVPs are based off of winning, so he has to be in that 5 seed range, and then I think we're going to be getting some MVP talks. But listen, if he only boosts his scoring, he averaged 24 last year. He boosted up 3 points, so that's like one more three a game, or maybe one more field goal and then another free throw game. Like if he bumps that up, just 3 more points. 3 more points. That 24 turns into 27. Bro, you got 27, 11, 3.5, 3.6 blocks. That's crazy. Those are crazy stats. And if they're winning, and he was 46 and 35 last year. So let's say he goes like 47, 30, 36, or like 48, 35. Yo, bro, gonna have to be better than a 6 seed max. Yeah, maybe. Yo, salute to everyone here. Like the video, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I agree with that. I think they have to be higher than a 6 seed. I want to say Embiid. I think Embiid's always in MVP discussions and MVP candidate. The thing with Embiid, though, he always gets hurt. And what is he, 32 now? Yeah, he's 31. I think he turns 32 in March. It's just sad. It's sad to see what happened with Embiid. But if a healthy Embiid is always an MVP candidate. That's another guy that doesn't get the respect he deserves. You got to freaking, bro, like people got to understand. They got to stop disrespecting these players. Like you have a 7-foot man, 280, 270 in that range, right? This man handles like a guard. Not only handles like a guard, he plays like a big as well, bro. Like he gets you, he can easily could get you 11, 10 boards a game. Solid defense. I'm not going to be like amazing defense. Solid enough defense from a big man. No, he plays like a shooting guard. He breaks ankles at times. I'm not going to lie. Joel Embiid literally breaks people's ankles. Amazing footwork. Amazing post game. Top of the key, can really destroy anyone one-on-one. Again, on top of the key, I'm not talking about low post. I'm talking you could give that man the ball on top of the three-point line or on the wing, and this man can cook anybody. Like absolutely anybody. Destroy them on an island. I mean, we haven't seen that, bro. We really haven't seen a big stretching defenses that far out. Because again, like he shoots. Same thing with Victor Wembanyama. Like he shoots fairly well from the three-point line. He shoots better than Victor Wembanyama, actually, in my opinion. To me, he just don't take a lot. Like Victor just be pulling stuff. I think Embiid, if he pulled more, he would probably be a better. Like he takes half the threes as Victor to me. So I think if he pulled more, like he shoots like 38, 37 from three. You know? So if you pull more, I think we're seeing a lot more from him. But like you got to respect. Not gonna lie, if I had to put my money on it, SGA going back to back. If I had to put money on it, I would put money on SGA winning back to back MVPs, without a doubt. Mainly because he's going to be on a team that won the most, and he's probably going to lead the league in scoring again. And he's not a bad defender. I will put money on him winning the MVP. He can do the same exact thing he did last year. He'll win MVP. He's leading the league in scoring, 30 points a game. Solid defender. He's a solid defender. Not a bad playmaker. He's a pretty solid playmaker, passer. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be on a team that's going to win 60-plus games. I'll put money on it. I'll put money on that. I would put money on that. I would actually. That's like minus 200 to me. So I don't want to talk too much about SGA because that's like a gimme. And if SGA wins back-to-back MVPs, hold on, wait. Let me ask this question actually, because I'm curious to know. Because this ain't even something I'm going to answer. If SGA wins back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back scoring titles, back-to-back finals MVP, back-to-back chip, Yeah, how we talking about SGA, bro? Like, how is everyone going to talk about him? I'm genuinely curious to know that. How are people going to be talking about SGA? Where are they going to put him in their all-time rankings? Is he better than KD? Is he better than Jokic? Is he hitting this Steph range? How are people going to be talking about him? Honestly, like I'm genuinely curious.